So I posted this clip of Trout yesterday. Naturally, as he hits 2 home runs and he's Mike Trout, people started to notice, and it's been all the rave today on social media about this little step back that he started doing. But this actually isn't something new, and it isn't something where, as simple as, it's just, this basic thing for his load. A whole bunch of people should do it. And I actually noticed this last October. Let's talk about it when I did a breakdown of his swing. He had struggled, early on in the year. And then late in the year, he made some big adjustments. And I was actually noticed that he started doing this Nolan Arenado. He does it also in game where he does this little step back going into it. And so I actually did a full breakdown of not only, what some of the things that he was struggling with previously, but also to what he used to do. And then also why I've seen this little step back work for a lot of different hitters. And also what's going on with asymmetries and kind of think of it like this is, when your body changes over time. It isn't the same tomorrow, yesterday, all the things, right? That's why feels don't last. That's why the same drills don't always work. And, when you actually get into the weeds of the science of why this might be happening, you can actually start to understand and actually prescribe a little bit easier for your athletes, things that might be helping, just like Trout did here, where he started adding in that little step back. So some of the things that I've heard on social media today, we're talking about, hey, well, again, I've noticed this, and it really helps my hitters get explosive out of their backside, or it helps them not stack over their rear side, or gives them the hit, load something to load against. While none of that is, ultimately not true, it's just not great for everybody. And also too, if you know how to more accurately prescribe for what type of movement types or body types, some of the anatomy, some of those things underneath it, and you're a nerd like me and just want to go deep dive into hitting, you love talking about hitting. Well, I did a full breakdown, 22-minute breakdown. It's inside of our app. It's a 5-day free trial. Again, you can just jump on there if you want to check this one out. And then also too, if you're already farm connecting or you already have, but I did give a little post about this before, so I'm going to let you guys watch that too as well, and then let me know if you have any questions.
Mike Trout, actually, we all know that he finished the season. He crushed it at the end of the season, but also too, he went through some tough times throughout the early part of the season before he made some of these adjustments. But he actually talked about it, and I really like to get into some of these details here, right, is that he was, struggling a little bit. And when he was actually going in, one of the things I actually wanted to bring up is some of the things that he was talking about, what he was feeling and what was going on. So let's kind of get into, again, couple of the things that he said that I think were really big clues of what some of the adjustments that he was working on. Angels Mike Trout believes he found, quote unquote, the solution to his problems this season. Trout says that his mechanics of his swing have caused his head to move in such a way that he didn't track the ball with both eyes. He says he knows what to work on this winter to address this problem. Okay, so we're going to start building a case here of some of the things that he's talking about and what he was doing, and then also some of the adjustments that he made. But when he was picking up, boom, he immediately was getting forward, right? The problem is they've lost options in that pursuit, right? Sometimes we end up putting these wedges on the outside part of the foot because what they end up